The future of the corporation tax is being challenged, but we need to retain the corporate income tax. And for that reason, it needs to be completely revitalised. It needs to be reordered, fit for the 21st century. Why do we need a corporation income tax? It's a crucial part of any balanced tax regime. Companies play a huge part in any economy. They are major players. They benefit from what we nation states give them in terms of roads and justice systems and so on. And the vast majority of companies don't resent contributing towards what they use. It goes beyond that. Not only do corporate income taxes yield a very large sum of money for developed and developing countries, they also help to rebalance the economy. We're seeing this at the moment. At the moment, it's quite clear that there isn't enough demand in most economies to keep the economy growing. And yet, companies are sitting on record stockpiles of uninvested cash. And that's because there isn't enough demand in the economy to justify their investing that cash. Therefore, it would be a very good idea to take that money, tax it, and recycle it into the economy and stimulate demand within the economy. So for a variety of reasons, it's really crucial that we retain the corporate income tax. However, the rules that were set in the 1920s for taxing multinational companies were never actually fit for purpose. They were created in an era of imperial powers, and the imperial powers at that time, including and perhaps especially Britain, didn't want other countries, colonies, to have a large stake in taxing the profits of their national companies. And for that reason, the rules have never really been fit for the modern economy. What we need to do is to break away from the current principle that underlies corporate income tax, which treats multinational companies as multiples of separate entities, and move towards what's called a single entity principle. Look at them as a single company under the control of a single board and allocate the profits on the basis of where those profits are actually generated. This is known as unitary taxation, and some kind of allocation or apportionment process is generally used. That's where most experts would like us to go. That's where TJN, the Tax Justice Network, would like us to go. And that way we'd be able to revamp the corporate income tax.